me. This is a library. I don't think you can just be throwing books everywhere like that. So, if you would please allow me to help you a bit. What exactly are you looking for? Oh, I see. I do believe we have that book. Right over here it should be. Here it is. Exactly what you asked for. If I may, why were you looking for this book so intently? Oh, you didn't get to finish the story. I understand that. Being a librarian myself, it's very frustrating when I don't get to finish a book, especially if I greatly enjoyed it. Do you enjoy that story? I'm very glad. Pardon? Oh well, I suppose I could read it to you. There's nothing in my job description, but there's nothing saying that I don't in it either. Alright, let's sit down here. Do you remember where you left off? Okay. Here. Alright. We believe in their virtues and their beliefs. We look at that deity and we see unity. We see who we strive to be and who we should strive to be. We decided that is how we wish to live our lives. And that is why we look to them rather than you. You believe in justice and power. They believe in peace and fairness. You might be able to learn a thing or two from them. The god of the sea looked distraught, angry, as if he was about to start a massive fight, the likes of which the world had never seen. The deity took a step forward, as though to stop the fight. But the chief of the village simply raised a hand and said, "No, he needs to hear this. It will be good for him." And so the deity held back, but kept a watchful eye on them both, in case they needed to spring to action. After a short pause, the god of the sea spoke up. He replied with, "I have thought long and hard about what you have said, and I believe you might have a point. Although I may not be able to change my beliefs or what I strive for, I may be able to incorporate new views. And I believe that is the ultimate point of your teachings. Am I wrong?" The deity nodded slightly, and the chieftain replied, "You are not wrong in the least. You are exactly correct, because you thought. There is no right or wrong, unless you do not put thought into it. That is true power." The god of the sea looked stunned. He wasn't expecting such a philosophical response. he didn't know that to him the meaning of all life, of all new experiences, would be such an abstract concept. He stood there agape for a moment, and then, regaining his composure, smiled at the chieftain and the deity, gave a deep bow, thanked them graciously, and started to get to work on cleaning up the village. When they asked him what he was doing, he mumbled something along the lines of, "It's your virtues, isn't it? To help others, or at least to think upon whether that you should. I thought about it, and I believe I should." The two smiled at each other and pitched in, helping the god of the sea rebuild the city, the village, into a beautiful new utopia. For the god believed that this town deserved the best it could be, for helping him realize such a profound rule. It took them 8 days to rebuild, and by the end of the 8th, they all sat around and had a wonderful party in celebration. The god of the sea started going back home, but a little girl from the village ran up and grabbed his hand. "Where are you going?" she asked. "Well, I'm going home. I finished my work. I am no longer needed here." The little girl looked confused. "But what about the party?" "I do not believe I am welcome there," he replied. "But of course you are. You helped so much. I want you to come, please." The god of the sea had to fight back a smile, and reluctantly agreed, letting the little girl drag him back to the fireplace. They danced and ate and sang all through the night, and by morning they were all exhausted and merry. The god of the sea thanked them all one more time for such a wonderful experience. It was one he would truly never forget. The chieftain reassured him that it was all right, and that he was more than welcome to come visit any time he wanted now, for he had proven that he was indeed someone who could be relied upon. The god of the sea blushed. He had never been accepted like this. The deity gave a warm smile, patting him on the back and saying, "See, I told you, all you had to do was open your mind." They all laughed at this, and then went their separate ways, still continuing to be friends till this day. And this, my dear reader, is how we get the story of thinking before you act, remembering before you speak, realizing before you do, and trying to always be virtuous. But that is a subjective viewpoint. I lost my place. For if one is to truly be all of these things. The best they can do is follow their soul. The end. Well, are you happy with your story? Did it end how you hoped? I'm glad. Would you like to check it out so you can read it again? Wonderful. I'll go scan it right now. Here you are. It needs to be returned in a week, or you can renew it. 3 times you can renew it, so you can have it for a month in total. And you can always check it out again. Plus, if those are the kinds of stories you like, I'm sure I have a very large section that you will greatly enjoy. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you come again soon. Hello everyone and welcome. Today's special guest we have Fluffabelle, who is me. Okay. All this month we're doing a special every single day, or at least as much as I can keep up with that. We're going to be posting a video, one every day, because I'm doing this drawing competition that's like a 30-day Maid challenge. So this is going to be the month of Maids. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know. I always want to make you guys happy. And if there's something you want to see, I'll do my best to do it, you know? If you want to see some more of my artwork, or get channel updates and be a little more just in touch, I do have an Instagram, which you can totally check out. Totally don't have to either. And that's about it. I really hope you liked it. I really hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow.